Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to our Harmony Islands, where in the last episode we had a little bit of a chaotic day, starting with Kosi when she found one of those wandering males in the grass and actually gave birth to his baby. So Rasi, or Rasi number 1, because she actually named both of her children Rasi, which was kind of funny. Rasi number 1 was the one who was born from the wandering male, and she is a little bit stronger than Anasi was, which is good to see, so she'll be able to help us protect the pack as one of our warriors, though Anasi did manage to find her calling on the pack. So she is going to be an acorn collector now, because we discovered that even though she has those double no paws, she is able to collect the acorns that fall from the tree. So she is kind of being mentored by Lala right now, which is so sweet, because Lala is getting a little bit old, so it's kind of like in her elder days, she's taking on this little apprentice of her own and teaching her how to collect food for the pack. I'm really glad that she found a role for herself in here too, so that we know, just in case it happens again, at least we know that the double no paws can still collect food. However, we do also have a little bit of a feud brewing on this side of the island, because while Nunuvan was way out here collecting different things for the pack with a Duke-Ro, they were looking for food, they were collecting all of these different nests that we can use in the future. His brother, his own twin, Kirkuku, decided that he was going to kind of take over his brother's family, and now Meme is expecting his child. So I definitely think that there's going to be a little bit of an issue between those two brothers when he gets back, and in fact I think what he might do, Nunuvan might decide that he's going to take his family over to this side of the island as soon as they clear it out, and as soon as they make sure that this wandering male is gone from the vicinity of this nest. He is definitely stalking around these nests, kind of waiting for one of our females to get close enough. Though the most important thing that we are going to do today is try to get more males in the pack in general, because in the last episode, every single baby that was born ended up being a female. So we need to hopefully get some males into the pack if we keep breeding these pairs. We have, of course, Kosi and Van. We have Izmir and Kirkir. So they are both going to be using these nests as much as possible. I'm thinking that I would like to take the males and start making a separate path off around the swamplands though, because I did notice that apparently these creatures move slower when they're in the swamps too. So that is not going to be good if we need to kind of shuffle them around on both sides of the island. They are quite far away at this point. If we have a little colony over here and a colony over here as well, then it's going to be hard to continue mixing the families if they can't get through the swamplands, especially because these guys, our little sentinels, are so very slow with their speed. I think the speed is only at 2, so they definitely need a little bit of extra help when they're getting through these swamplands. But right now, let's make sure that all of our food is collected and that the pregnant members of the pack are going to be able to get to the nests. So it looks like if Rasi scoots right over here, where she should be protected in case the bird comes back. The bird is currently missing, which is a little bit worrying, but I'm going to keep my eye out for that one for sure. We'll put Kosi into this nest, and then let's see, can we have Van actually start making this special little pathway? I think we can, so he'll start off that way. His niece can actually start looking in this direction too. She doesn't have a berry paw, but we probably want her to at least peek at this bush so that we don't lose it. I did lose a lot of these berry bushes off in the grass over here, so I want to make sure that we always take a quick peek at them so that I know they're in the area. This is actually a very good place to settle down for our gatherers, since there's so much food that they can pick up. But speaking of that, we want to move Anasi over to the opposite end of this tree so that she can help by picking up these 3 tiles. And then, of course, Lala can pick up these other 3 tiles. So once she headbutts the tree, they should be able to pick up every single acorn that falls. Now, it looks like we have a couple of berries over here as well. And wait a second, is this guy getting closer to Anna? It looks like he might be moving. Okay, so I think we want to actually take a closer look at this guy before we lose him. Why don't you scoot into this grass? Okay, so you're just going to steal this nest, like straight up steal the nest? All right, well, I guess that's fine. At least we know where he is now, so we can slap him. And Duke-Ro seems to have a pretty high strength, so hopefully that worked enough. He's certainly still alive, but maybe he's hurt enough that he'll just scoot off for a little while. It seems like Ducro is going to be passing away very soon too, which is very unfortunate. He's one of our few males right now, so we want to keep a very close eye on them. Nunuvan has quite a while to go, and of course his twin brother, who is just a little bit younger, is doing just fine as well. So let's see, why don't we have you move over here? He is really scooting away. At least we're scaring him, though. So we'll leave you right here. Oh, there we go. And we'll slap him again. But how much health does he have? Oh, gosh, he has a lot, doesn't he? Well, let's slap him. And in the next turn, we'll see if we can get him again with these guys. He's still right there. Like, he's just hiding in all of this grass as much as he can. But maybe we should keep a closer eye on Anna too, because we don't want her getting ambushed again. She's currently watching over this plant, this little fruit over here that heals our creatures, because we want Meme to eat it as soon as it comes back. I'm not sure how long it takes to respawn. So far, it seems like it does take quite a while, but we'll just keep a very close eye on it. And now let's move Renair out of the nest too. Let's put her right here next to her uncle, and then Meme can sit in this nest and we can see what little baby is going to become of this very scandalous situation between the twins. Do we have any more turns over here? Looks like we have just a couple more. Izmir should probably breed with her mate again. We'll come down here and have her do just that, and then in the next turn she should be able to get to one of those nests, but for now she can just pick some berries. I think all of our babies are still safe, right? There are so many babies over here because of course we have access to 2 nests, so it's much easier to make sure that the babies are being born in that side of the island. But it looks like we just have these berries over here, and then I think we'll be ready to skip the turn. Now where is that male too? I want to make sure I have my eye on him. Oh geez, he may have gone. Oh no, there he is. Okay, I thought he went a little bit further into the grass, but that's where he is. So let's go ahead and skip the turn, and then we'll try to get to that guy so we can get rid of him as soon as possible. Let's see, before I even look at the babies, I'm going to do just that. So let's have Ducro move right here. That was a bunny. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, the male disappeared, but there was a bunny there. Oh geez, I wonder if he is going toward all of our females. Oh no, I'm going to have to keep a very close eye out for him now. Okay, so Anna, maybe we shouldn't leave you there. I'm really worried about her. Let's just keep an eye on that side of the island as we move these guys around. So let's see. Oh, we had this little baby to look at too. Let's look at that one first. Oh my gosh, wait a second. Look at this, Comey. Oh, that is an adorable name, and she has the poison fangs. She has those beautiful blue eyes again. Oh my goodness. I love this baby too. That makes it very hard for me to decide which twin should really get the honors of being Meme's mate, though I think that she would honestly go back with Nunuvan once he gets back from his big trip. But let's turn the camera again so we can collect some of these acorns as we watch for that male in the grass. Anna is far enough away from the grass that even if he came out, we would still have another turn, I believe, before anything would happen. So I think she should be safe as long as I see the male before he gets to her. So I don't see him yet. I don't even see any grass rustling around in the area, and I'm a little bit worried to use their turns before we see him. Because just like the bunnies, I feel like if I use those turns, then we're going to end up with creatures who can't attack him when he does come out. And look at this little baby too. Oh my gosh, all of the black pandas. And there are so many creatures over here that it's very hard to zoom in on him. But look at him. Oh my gosh, and he's a male too, which is excellent. That is exactly what we needed. Okay, so he has the panda patterns, and his name is Dukirta. And it looks like he has the double claws as well, so he can be, again, one of our little knights, which is going to help us very, very much. Now let's go ahead and change some of these gems over before we forget to do that. Cease should also be a blue gemmed member, I believe, and same with Anacor. She needs her last gem. Now she is fully grown, so she also needs to watch out for all of those males in the grass. But she does have that claw, so she should be able to protect herself at least a little bit in case she runs into any carnivores too. So Van, let's see, how should we do this with you? It would be easier if we had someone to play leapfrog with him, but I'm a little bit concerned just because of the male situation. And it seems like Kirkir might not be able to make it up to him in the turns that he has. Maybe if we move Rasi somewhere else? I mean, she can't collect from the berry bushes, so it wouldn't really be a good idea to put her down here. I suppose she could at least peek in the grass for us to extend the territory. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine because she does have 2 gems, and it seems like the bird cannot pick up the 2 gemmed creatures. So, Kier, can you get up there now? Let's see. No, I think he's still going to be a little bit too slow, but he can stay there, just so he can get there in the next turn, I think. And instead, we're going to risk it and have Anna Cor come up here and help out Van instead. So she'll peek in those, and then he'll come up here and peek into these. And then, actually, we're almost done with this tiny little path. I do want to widen it a little bit so it'll be easier to take more creatures through. But I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay. I'm a little bit worried because we haven't explored anything way out here yet, so there could be anything out in that grass. But we'll just keep a very close eye on them. And how about that male? Do you see the male yet? I don't. I don't see anything rustling anymore. Maybe he went over to this side? Maybe we should check that out. If we bring Nunuvan right here. Oh, there's a bunny. He's just barely out of my reach. I guess we could pounce on him. There he is. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh, this is a hard decision now. Do I slap this guy or do I get the bunny? I think I'm gonna go with slapping this guy to get rid of him. He's almost done now, but we really need another male to get down there. So Kirkuku, this is your chance. You need to chase this guy down somehow. There we go. Oh, but just like one more hit. Oh no, this is very, very worrying, and all of the bunnies are coming out too. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if there's really any other males who could get here fast enough. I mean, we could have like one of the babies come over and hit him maybe, which would be very strange, but that might be our only chance. Unfortunately, Kolasi can't even get to him. She'll be just too far away. So I guess we're going to have to see if he moves just a little bit closer, and then if he does, then she can zip in there and maybe slap him with her 2 turns. I hope that's going to work, otherwise we might have another situation on our hands. Let's go ahead and collect some of our food over here while we're waiting for this to happen. Let's see, will he move? Oh, he moved the other way. Oh, that's no good. We have all of these bunnies everywhere too. Let's see, I can't really move him too far. He might as well just spend his turns collecting the bunnies, actually. That guy is really scooting all around, isn't he? And he keeps coming back to the same place too. That's not very helpful. He is really scoping out this pack though. Technically, if he doesn't get to us in this turn, he probably will pass away because he is so close to the end of his life since we've damaged him so much. So, I mean, if we skip the turn now, we might just walk out of this unscathed. But let's see, where is he going to move next? Okay, he's moving toward us, so let's see, can we do it this way? If Kolasi comes over here... Oh no, he moved! Well, maybe he'll come back because he was really teasing Kirkuku just a moment ago, so let's see if he comes back. Instead, we'll start collecting these berries over here. There we go, he did come back. All right, goodbye, sir. Our little baby managed to take care of you. She's not the tiniest baby like Renair is, but she is still quite young and she only has 2 gems of her own, so you are doing quite well for us, little Kolasi. You are going to be a grand member of the pack. So now we can actually focus on what we're doing over here, because that was a little bit chaotic. All of these guys have used up all of their turns, so we don't have to worry about them. But let's see, we have a couple of berries to collect over here, so let's just scoop these up with our berry paws. It looks like you need to get to a nest, so why don't we move Cease, let's see, right next to her father, right over here, so that she should be safe. And then Izmir can sit in the nest right here. That should be good. Now, I do want to take a quick peek at all of these bunnies. Oh my gosh, they are just swarming poor Nunuvan right now. He looks so confused too. But let's just take a quick peek at this. So we had the runner leg and the poison fangs in here. Maybe what we should do is place the berry paw in here instead, just so that that will hopefully pick up in this little gathering line over here. But other than that, I think we're actually done with our turns. We could possibly move... Oh, wait a second. We have to move Meme right here. Oh my goodness. We almost left poor Renair completely unguarded. Thankfully, the bird was not around, but that would have been a disaster if she got scooped away. Okay, so I think we're okay other than that. Anna might actually pass away on this turn too, which is really sad. She's been watching dutifully over this plant, but unfortunately it hasn't grown yet. We're still waiting, still crossing our fingers that Meme is going to be able to eat it in time. She could pick a couple berries though, and I think that's it. So we'll skip the turn now. And Anna's okay, so it looks like she has one more day left in her lifespan. But before we look at anything else, oh no, oh no, we don't have any males over here to check that, do we? Oh gosh, that's going to be a problem. But let's gather up some of these bunnies over here. Nothing's moving out yet, but I'm keeping my eye on you. And let's gather up this bunny as well. Let's gather up all of this meat. Oh my gosh, this is very, very worrying. So should we risk it with poor Lala? Should we really risk it? I mean, she doesn't have the no paws herself, so she might still be able to give us a pretty good baby, even if it is one of those males. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it because I don't think that any of our other males can get there in time. This is why we need more males in the pack, though. Let's see, Lala, could you please do the honors? Oh my gosh, it's a carnivore! Oh, that is not good either. Oh, Lala, this is terrible. You have to protect your little apprentice. I don't think she is the one to do it, though. She only has 1 in strength. So we are actually going to scoot her way over here so that she is at least safe from his claws. So we need some of our sentinels to go storming down to the beach to take care of that guy. Unfortunately, since he's positioned himself in the swamp, it's going to be very, very hard for us to get over there because all of our strongest members move very slow. I think that's our only choice, though. We're going to have to move very slowly through the swamp right now. So, Kosi, I guess we'll have you start making your way over there, and then hopefully on your next turn you'll be able to do just that. We have to have Van come down there too, somehow. This is why I wish I had that easy path to go through the swamplands here. But let's see, if we move her over here to peek in this grass, then he might have, a little bit of an easier time getting down there with his mate. And then they should be able to take care of him, honestly, in the next turn. They should be able to completely shatter him, because it should only take 2 hits for Kosi to take this guy out anyway. And it looks like we do have another little baby over here. Oh my goodness, Kois! Oh, I remember Kois. That was from our last island, I believe. Kois, the great explorer who spent her final days battling a carnivore. So how fitting is it that we have a Kois again? And she looks gorgeous too, just like her father. Oh, that is so pretty. And she even has the same paws, but they're in opposite locations. That is really cool. It looks like you, little one, need your orange gem. There we go. And you do too. So we can keep track of these guys. We do need to figure out exactly who is going to be taking control of those special gems, because they always seem to be inherited from, like, Van got it from, I believe, his father, right? It may have been his father, but it looks like NSC also needs her gem, and I think that's about everyone taken care of. I think so. This is kind of like our scouting line at the moment, so that's why they all have the green gems over here. But let's see, Ducro. Oh, you are going to pass away very, very soon too, so why don't you spend your last turns trying to clear out the grass over here so that somebody will be able to use this soon. And Kirkuku, you can help out your brother. Despite your differences, you can help him out by clearing out some of this grass too. Now, I think all of our babies are safe over here because we have Meme standing right by her child Komi. So we'll have her pick up some of these berries, and then we can use Anna to also clear out a little bit of grass in her very final turn. This is definitely going to be her final turn. I can't imagine that she would manage to last one more day. But I think we might have just about reached all that we can possibly do. We can just gather a couple more of these acorns right here, but other than that, I think we might be done. There are some berries over here too that we can collect. Thankfully, we have all of our berry paws over here, so they're scooping them up very, very quickly, and Cease can do that as well. And Kier, why don't we have you actually breed one more time with Izmir so that, again, we can hopefully get another male in the pack. Dukirta needs to scoot out of the nest somewhere, but he's not really next to any adults, so that's going to be a problem. Maybe we could move Rasi right here, and then he could scoot here. And then there we go, Izmir can sit in the nest, so that should be okay. Poor little Rasi is way down here. Rasi number 1, anyway, is way down here by herself, and she can't even collect from these. So we're going to have to find a good place to station her, too. For now, once again, she can peek in this grass to make sure it's safe. And someone should come down here as well to peek in all of this grass, because it is the desert area, and we are trying to unlock that special gene for big ears, because I need to have my fennec foxes back in this game. So let's see, are we about at the end here? We just have Kier left to do a little bit of moving. If he goes over here, he can pick these berries while he's still watching after his child. And then I think we are good. So let's hope that this carnivore doesn't really harm us here. Let's just cross our fingers. It looks like he's staying right in the same location. All right, that's a little bit surprising, but if we move, oh no, there's one over there too, that's not good. Let's move Van right here to peek in this grass so that his mate can come over here and just completely obliterate him. There we go, that's how we do it. And now somebody needs to check out this too. So Rasi number 1, let's have you do the honors. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, that looks terrifying. Okay, so this is bad. It's another one of the males. It's definitely another one of the males that we can't take into our pack. But look at him. He has blue eyes. He has the toxic body. And of course, that spit snout as always. But he's right by all of our females too. Like, we have gathered so many little critters over here. I think it's just Izmir and, oh, Rarami too, who might be in his sights. Okay, I think Kosi is far enough away that we don't have to worry about that. But let's have Rasi number 2 come over here and slap him. And then he's almost actually gone. Could we actually get rid of him in one turn? Yeah, we can. Whoa. So we are definitely doing a good job breeding our little line of warriors. All right, that wasn't bad at all. That guy was really interesting though. I mean, all things considered, his genetics would have been very, very different for this pack. I mean, maybe it wouldn't be a terrible thing if we let them breed with some of our females every now and then. But let's have you pick up all of this meat that you found too, and we really need you to start clearing out this area so that Meme can come up there and have another baby with you. Oh no, she's almost gone too. I don't know if this is going to respawn in time. I feel like it probably isn't. So why don't you, Nunuvan, come down here actually, so that you can have just one more baby with her. And let's just make sure that our mutation menu is set up correctly too. So we want to keep the runner leg in there because they are scouts, and Meme does have that no paw. But why don't we go back to our other plan of trying to get the toxic body? Now that we've seen the toxic body again, I'm kind of curious if we can get it. So let's see, let's have Meme breed with him, and then we need to have Komi kind of scoot out of the nest. She can sit right here actually, right next to her half-sister, I suppose that is, and then Meme can sit in the nest. And yeah, she's well protected. Let's see, is the bird back yet? No, we haven't seen that bird in a very long time, and it's a little bit worrying that he's been gone for so long. I'm sure he'll be back, though. I'm sure he will definitely be back eventually. But let's see, can Lala come over here? And actually, she could pick up the meat for us, couldn't she? There we go. That's a little bit more worthwhile than just one acorn. So we'll have her pick up that, and then Anasi can knock down a couple more of these for us to pick up later. And then we have a couple of berries to pick up as well. We have to make sure we're keeping up on all of our berries. And then look at you. You survived. Look at that. I am really shocked that he survived the night. Okay, so at least he can do a little bit more of exploring. He can come over here and peek in some of this grass so that we can access it a little bit better. And then Kirkuku can do the same. He can kind of peek in this grass over here. And this will make it so our creatures can wander very freely through this area. So let's see, other than that, I think he might be done. We might want to move him a little bit closer though to the middle of the territory so that he can, again, just keep the females safe, because that is a really big concern at the moment. Now, Van, will you be able to breed with her one more time? I believe you will. Okay, so we'll have them do just that, and then hopefully in the next turn she can get to, yet again, one of these nests over here. And Anakor, I almost forgot about you too. We need to make sure that you are safe as well. So why don't we have you collect these, and then maybe your father can come by and make sure that all of this grass is cleared around you. Let's see, his other daughter is definitely old enough to be safe. So we'll have him scoot over here, kind of clear out a little bit more of this grass as much as possible anyway. And we never actually finished with the path. We just have this one little patch of grass still in the way, so we'll have to kind of clear that out as soon as possible. But Kois can actually come down here. And then I believe that's probably good for now. That's probably all of the turns that we can make. So let's go ahead and skip the day. Oh, Duke Rota. Oh no, and the bird is back. Oh my goodness. So many different things happening here. Oh no, Rasi number 1 is poisoned. I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh, it's because, and Rasi number 2 as well. It's because they attacked the toxic body male. Oh my goodness, I didn't even consider that it might work in reverse. Oh, that's terrible, and there's no way that we can heal them, is there? Oh my gosh, they are poisoned for life? Is that true? I mean, maybe it'll wear off eventually? I hope so. That's terrible. We're going to have to keep a very close eye on that. Maybe we should have just let him kind of like sneak into the pack and bring the toxic body in for us. If we see another male like that, we might just have to do just that. But let's make sure all of our babies are safe now because we do have the bird back in our skies. So let's see, we have this little one right under the mother, so that should be fine. And of course, Kois is right next to Rarami, so she should be okay as well. And I think that's about it for our babies that we really need to protect. But oh my goodness, oh Meme, your last baby. This is probably going to be her last baby. Anna Nair, how adorable is that? And they have all of these blue eyes too, which I am so impressed by. All of these beautiful blue eyes. She didn't get the toxic body, but that's fine. She did get both of her running legs though, so she is going to be a very good scout as long as she can stay protected from the males. Again, most of the babies being born are females, so this is a little bit concerning because we do need the males to keep them safe. But I think that might be a good place to end it today as we try to figure out an antidote for these poor little children, both of the Rasis, who are currently poisoned from that male. So thank you all so much for watching today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!